night, and welcome to today's post-game show. The Highland Scotties defeated William Penn 126-49. Joining us on the post-game show, head women's basketball coach B.J. Smith, sophomore Sonia Vukoff, and freshman Mariana Carvalho. Guys, the floor is open.
Coach, what do you think about tonight overall as far as your team played with?
I like how we made an adjustment at halftime as far as our defensive intensity. We had a lot of just silly breakdowns, watching them get shots, being out of position defensively. Our intensity on our press early wasn't very good, and I thought we came out of the second half with much better intensity. And I love the fact that our bench was much better this year compared to probably years past. In years past, we really depended on that first 5-6 kids, and then we had a big drop-off. I thought our bench was very effective tonight. Almost every kid that we brought off the bench brought something, and on top of energy and being effective as far as defense, but we've got more people that can actually score. But, it was a good first night out after waiting all the offseason to finally get back to the floor.
54 points from your bench tonight. That's got to feel good. You also forced 30 turnovers, which was about your average last year. You had not seen them on film. They had quite a few juniors and seniors tonight. That wasn't a bad ball club to play against for your first night.
One of the things with this season is we've really tried to upgrade our schedule. We've got NEO coming up on Friday. We've got Iowa Western home and home, Redlands, and then a lot of the typical. But we've really, even like the JVs that we can actually get to schedule, is we've tried to find better teams, and we've told people, send your best players. And I thought that was good for us tonight. I thought their point guard was a nice player and handled pressure a lot really well. They made a big effort to execute. They had size. I mean, that wasn't, and the score is probably not reflective of what they did. I thought they got a little tired and they maybe got overwhelmed when we started making shots. But they had a good group.
44 points in the third quarter. It's quite a few points for 15 minutes. Coming out of halftime when you made your adjustment, do you think you could be that effective?
Well, Russ, one of the things with this team this year, we really feel like we can score. I mean, we feel like we have a lot of parts, and if you take the perimeter away, we like what we can do off the dribble and inside. If you really try to take the paint away, we like how well we shoot the ball. This may be, I don't want to jinx this, but this team has a chance to shoot it better from more people. We don't have one or two shooters. We've got several people that can shoot the ball. And so if you really focus on taking that away, and almost all of those same people can put it on the floor and get to the rim, so we can be a challenge. Now, I thought that they maybe got a little comfortable in the first half and thought that they were going to handle pressure well. In the first 2 or 3 minutes, they maybe got overwhelmed a little bit with turnovers, and they gave us some buckets, and that kind of contributed to it. But we shoot it pretty well as a group, and we've got a lot of parts of offensively that can do different things.
Sonia, you're the sophomore leader this year. You moved well on the floor tonight. How did you feel about it?
Thank you. The first game is always a little bit shaky because we don't know the other team, and I don't know. I felt pretty good, honestly, and I think this year we can go much further than we did last year.
How well do you think the freshmen are missing him from the system?
We have a great freshman class. Like, they give us a lot of energy, and I think it's like the best team I've ever played with.
Mariani, 30 points tonight, first time on the floor of the Lady Scotties. How does it feel?
I feel pretty good.
You seem like you had the range outside the arc as well as inside the arc tonight. Did you feel comfortable coming into the ballgame?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You guys have got Allen's tournament coming up with NEO. I think they're ranked 10th Division I, and Redlands down there at Iowa also. Those could be some pretty solid ball players.
Yeah, we've seen a little film on NEO, and I've had Division I. Boy, it was scary because everybody that had gone to see them at jamborees, and some of those people had come through here recruiting, and they said, "Oh gosh, NEO's got the best team in the country, hands down." They're big. They're 6'2", 6'5", 6'7", and Russ, I don't think that's the best part of their team. They've got a transfer at the point from Sam Houston that left Sam Houston because she thought she could play at a higher level than and they're a low major Division I. Their guards shoot it really, really well. They've got a sophomore returning guard from Columbia that is athletic, and she hit 7 threes the other day against Cali in the first half alone. And on top of that, they have great size. I mean, they're big. One of the kids is a transfer from NC State. They have a returner who is committed to Alabama, the 6'2" kid, and then they have a 6'7" freshman. So it'll take something special for us to beat them. And then the next day we've got Redlands, who has been successful and won that region 2 years ago. So yeah, we've got, and then like I said, we've got Iowa Western down the road, home and home, and they're ranked top 20 Division I. We've got a lot of work to do. Winning the first game is much better than losing the first game. However, you don't win any national titles in November, and our goals are very big. We have kids that work trying to earn what we're trying to get done this year. But we'll take it day by day, game by game, and see if we can't get better every day in practice. And the good Lord willing, it'll all work out.
It did seem like, though, that the team did not let off that much once they got the big lead. And at this point in the year, kids will get tired early. They'll kind of play back on their heels and stuff like that. It didn't seem like they did it tonight. Is that what you thought?
I did, and we had a few freshmen that I thought relaxed a little bit, but as a whole, we were much better. In years past, sometimes our bench would get out there and they would think, well, we're up, and it's not important that I execute certain things. This group was much better, and we tried to, as a coaching staff, identify those people that did not do what they were supposed to, and see if we can't encourage them to do their job more consistently, regardless of what the score was.
It seemed like you were much quieter in the second half than you normally are. So I thought you were kind of pleased with the way the girls played.
Well, Russ, as long as we play hard, I don't want to say a happy coach, but I'm having as many sophomores as we do.
Thank you again. The Scotties defeated William Penn tonight, 126-49. Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.